Hi all, here we go. Just wanted to give you some info on how the tiniest of miners operates with the equipment. Nice pick, a nice heavy bar, and vacuum, lithium battery. We got the water boots, currently leaking, a winch, like a seat belt, heavy duty strap. We got a VHF, not not VHS. That's a Goldmaster. Lost the label, but I'll do a video on this one someday. And underneath there, we got something hiding. Oh, just protecting the box from the light. Picks up every hot rock in the world. Super sensitive. $800 12 years ago. Anyway, still need a pulse induction one to go with this. So I don't have everything, but I'll just show you what I've been using. I got an egg carton crate, and a lot of thought goes into what size to use. I set it on pretty big because a lot of times you just want to get through the light stuff, and that's a whole other video too on unclassified versus classified. But anyways, you want to have the option when you're out there. Good socks, that's good to mention. Plenty of socks, especially when these leak. 2 heavy-duty buckets at least, and you can carry them together and move 200 pounds at a time if you're strong enough. And then we got a foldable sluice. It's great value. That's a Black Sands can. And then we got my heavy-duty backpack, crevicing tools. That's just one of them. Sucker for sniping, and a big tarp if I want to capture what I classify, and pan. And I left my green classifier at home since I use this one. And then whatever little tools, snuffer bottles and such, loops you want to put into there, wallets, food. And I feel like it's useful to know these. I've taken the time, 8 years, to simplify everything to just the basics. And it gets even more simple if you want to hike in. But right here we can just go over the side. Right here, see that? It's beautiful gold country. I'm a pretty poor guy, so I'm in a car. This is where I can get to. But also part of the gear is solar, powerful right now, and down. Camping gear, and inside here, a system to absorb that solar and a fan. So this isn't everything, but let's go see the hole now. I didn't do real well this 4-day trip. This is right after one of my best trips ever. I just was fatigued the whole time. I didn't recover very long. So look at this beautiful tailings everywhere, big boulders. I love this place. And I feel it right now too. I came in fatigued and I'm leaving just empty. Yeah, I have metal detected all this. A lot of hot rocks, but I dig them up. Yeah. Try to make a few videos, but YouTube keeps copyrighting me with music that I get from the free library of YouTube. So I don't get it, man. It's frustrating. I try to do the simplest things just to make it a little nicer video. Just the most basic stuff, transitions and music. And I can't find any free music anymore. So I got some content to show, but I like to do it up just a little bit, just a tiny bit. So here's my pit for the day, the morning, on 0 energy. And there is fine gold in there. Probably sloughing off. It's kind of an erosion spot here from the tailings. But this was my big Bertha that I dug around. And it paid off up there and around here. But I did all this due diligence afterwards and just nothing, just hardly anything. Hard work, hard work down to the bedrock. It's almost like you should just work the flood layer if you find it and keep on moving if you don't find it. Because I've done the work to get to the bedrock. And you just can't help yourself. You can tell that it's been crushed by other people before. but sometimes I just think they never had a vacuum with them, so I like to get down there just in case with a detector and a vacuum. You know, edges, you gotta look for edges. So here, look at this beautiful spot on the bend coming through here. Little pinch point here within a pinch point. And this gravel's pretty loose, but I think there is a pay layer in it near the bottom, in between the giants. So that'll be next trip, and we'll probably split time. We're just working the rest of this little patch right here, but it paid off really great right in this area, you know. But then just got crushed this visit. 4 days, maybe 0.3 grams, 0.4 grams. I never saw good layers, but just, you know, what they teach you is you got to work that strip underneath. I got all the way underneath that, scratched it all, and you know, I pulled some money out of here. I'm not gonna lie. Just so beautiful, the power of the river. But sure would be nice to have a high banker, because I'm always having to clear my buckets. There's no drop points anymore. I've pretty much got this whole stretch filled up with tailings. So feel free to put it on 2x. I'm just sort of telling you what's going on here. And huge rocks, get under them. Use that winch. This place is from the olden days. The workings you can see. But they didn't get to everything because this place was so big that they had to stand places. I can tell from my micro experience how difficult it is to get every single inch. But I get pretty close. So the water's coming in. So we got to come back with a high banker so that I'm not walking so far. And that's what my conclusion is. It's been a great spring, but now it's the middle of May. And we're gonna have to pump the water closer to me because I'm a broken man. Yeah, I think we're gonna have to move this whole tailings pile because I think the pay layer's coming through here. You see the red colorization and the larger rocks. So it's not over till it's over. But this was a rough visit. So I appreciate you watching. I'm trying to get a little more value out of my trip here by making some content. Just some more looks at this tailings pile. The giants, that there's no way that they could fit those through a box, you know. And then up there is broken up bedrock. So I figured, hey, why don't we try here, you know. So, but to be honest, it takes 4 days out here to really develop a hole and see what's going on in the layers. So it widens out a lot right there. But I'm going to work this spot because it's shady. I'm going to try to deplete it until it's gone all summer. And I really appreciate this place. It's been keeping me afloat with bills. Hard work though. I think I'm averaging $4 an hour, $5 and then on fantastic days, even the best of days, it's only like $13 an hour. So, you know, don't fool yourselves, people. I know it's exciting to watch. A lot of cool characters like Jeff Williams, but you better have money if you're going to come out here, because to make money this way is pretty brutal. It also pays off for your health. I'm forced to work this, and my health has just totally gotten better. So, you know, back to the old ways for me. Enough of the science ways in the lab. It's been 10 years, something like that. And this is the first year that I've been mining. I wouldn't call it full-time because the body doesn't permit me to do probably 40 hours yet a week, but I'm doing at least 35 on these 4-day trips. Probably 32. I know I do 8 hours a day at least, you know, accounting for everything. So just decided in my mind to make it pay. I'm going to come out here. I'm not going to just enjoy the free camping. I'm going to get some gold, and it's really paid off this year. So in years past, when gold was so suppressed, this would have been nuts to do this type of work. It's crazy right now, but it would have been nuts. $1 an hour, or what, $2 an hour, half of what it is now. No, that's terrible. But anyway, hoping to run across a big piece of ore one day that they missed. Some fake outs, a lot of fake outs on the river, especially in the seamy part of the sluice box. You see a lot of the yellow things that aren't gold. But what a great time. Appreciate you staying this long with me. It's only 10 minutes. I've spent many hours here, over 500 hours here, up there too. I depleted that area, and maybe I'll do in between. It's all about staying out of the sun, because now it's mid-May. So anyways, I hope I showed you something. Get out there and get in shape. It's torture, but you know, you feel better after you recover, and you feel better when you see a little shiny. So that's the wild wisdom for today. Thanks for tuning in.